Well, this could be the last episode, one way or the other, of the Matrix Empire. As you can see, our empire has truly gotten themselves in quite a predicament. I am very afraid to actually progress through this episode. I've had all night and all day to think about what could the possibilities are for this episode. If you recall, at the very end of the last episode, as soon as we had destroyed the Wakaris Empire and removed it from the galaxy, the instant that happened, the Ancient Guardian Ones declared war on us. As I mentioned in our last video, I felt it was good to be the bully of the block because we were pretty much beating down anybody in our way. The only problem with that is if you keep beating down people, eventually they're going to find somebody else that's big and tough like you to take you on. And I have a feeling that that is going to be the situation we've run into. The reason I am so distressed about this episode is we've managed to get all the way up to 83%. We are on the brink of probably victory here shortly. Our economy is 24 out of 25. We can only gain one more point in that. Population is 20 out of 25. We can gain a couple more points there. Our territory is 25 out of 25, so we can't gain any points there. The only things we can gain are our victory conditions. We are building the Galactic Wonder. I am hoping that that gets done as soon as possible. So right now, things could go very badly for us if the mechanoids, Ancient Guardians, decide to take some kind of revenge against us. We could lose population. We could lose territory. We could lose all those victory points that we spent the whole series trying to gain. Not only has the Ancient Guardian ones arrived and decided to declare war on us, I have a feeling its evil twin brother has arrived from another galaxy as well. And it looks like all the other races in the galaxy have teamed up to call on their big brothers to help them fight their battles for them. If you look at our diplomacy here, a lot of interesting things can happen. Fortunately for us, we're still at war with the Dolari Kingdom. I'd rather not continue that war and have to fight them as well as everybody else. But we're at war with the Ancient Guardians now. The Quaminos, Neban Empire are furious with us. They've been our subjugated dominion for the last several episodes. They could try to revolt. But fortunately for us, when the Ancient Guardians decided to act against us, some of our good allies jumped in the fight as well and declared war on them, the Ancient Guardians. So it looks like the Teekins, which we will try to keep as a friend at this point, and the Hyconish Relgen Corporation are backing us up on the war against the Ancient Guardians. We will send them a gift as well. The new inhabitants look like they're at war with the Hyconish already. And of course, the Zerbrant Hive just love them because they're insectoids as well. And I don't know how things are going to progress through this video. You can already see that the Ancient Guardians have attack vectors coming massively against us. So I've gathered our forces around and have sent them in to protect this sector, and also some of the outlining ones attack the Ancient Guardians. I don't know how that's going to progress, but we will see. We're going to see what happens here and see how this episode plays out. Hopefully, we can get that wonder done, gain a few more points, and before we know it, we can win the game before the Ancient Guardians have a chance to strike against us and hurt us too badly. Preparations are complete. It's now time for war. Oh, great. The green guys have now decided that they don't like us, and they decide to declare war on us, which means the Teekans and the Hyconish have also declared war on them. I think it's going to be a... if I knew, like I said, in our pie chart here, if we could gain just a few more points, we can get this game over with and done with. Unfortunately, there's not many points we can gain other than our victory conditions, so I'm hoping, against hope, that that Galactic Wonder can get built. If we go into our screen here, we can actually see that, unfortunately, it is only 40% complete. So hopefully, by the end of this episode, it'll be complete. Looks like green's got an attack coming against us down here. We are in the process of building some major ships. I've upgraded our destroyer class ships and our cruiser class ships up to the latest design and have put on them, let's see where they are here. There's so many of them. Not sure what happened to them. Let's see here. Let's try to sort them a little better. Alright, military, destroyers. It is actually... here it is. It's destroyers called Silent Hope. If we look at it here, unfortunately for the other civilizations out there, we, during last episode, were able to gain some kind of super weapon. Which I have added to our ship, the Devastator Pulse, which does quite a bit of damage. Where is it here? 1,200 damage. So I added that to a few of our other defenses on our ship. Cranked up the shields as high as it possibly can go. Added as many life support modules and fusion reactors as I could and got it up to 500. And also our last hope, which is our cruiser, basically the same thing with without the Devastator Pulse. I just ratcheted up as much firepower as I could with them, cranked up the shields, pretty reasonable firepower, and I'm hoping that I've started building a new fleet that has these in them, and hopefully if they can get done, we will have a serious force that they're going to have to contend with. I have 3 or 4 different fleets headed into the Mechanoid's home planet, and if he decides that he wishes to continue this fight, which I don't know much about the Ancient Guardians, but I have a feeling that they don't really care. What do we got going on here? What is this? This is another strike force. Several strike forces. Ancient Guardians coming down this way. If he was take over a homeworld, that could be a bad thing. Looks like he's just separating out and doing massive attacks all around. Looks like he's just going to try to cripple our economy. I've got some fleets headed into here to help protect. He's got more fleets headed up over here. 18th fleet is headed in there, 9 ships. Got green coming in on us. Right now I am just hoping and biding our time that possibly 18th fleet, I'm going to send them up there as well. We're going to have some massive fights with the Ancient Guardians. The Zebran Hive want to give us some money. We could use all the money we can get our grubby little hands on right now. I hate to keep giving these guys money, but I need them to stay in the war because maybe they can help out against these Ancient Guardians. And I certainly don't need our economy crushed, losing territory, losing population, or anything like that. 30th Fleet here is a massive attack. 33 ships, 3,200 firepower. I'm sending it against his home planet. Maybe that'll keep him back. I don't think they're willing to negotiate with us. Again, 18th Fleet, another 10 ships. I've got 9th Fleet headed in there, 19 ships. If I can just keep him busy while our new ships are getting built. We got attack going on here, huh? Let's see what kind of ships he's bringing to the fight. Pretty good ships, and I don't have anybody in this system, I don't think. Because everybody was up, if you recall, was up in this sector, moving up and moving out. So right now we've got to reposition the best we can. See if we can get in there and attack. There we go. Okay. I'm going to try and keep a close eye on all of our diplomacy and our victory conditions, because at any moment, hopefully, you know, my game plan was, before the Ancient Guardians attacking us, we only needed a few more systems. We could have just taken over the Cominos areas, got those locations. But 20th Fleet, where are you? You're here. Okay, well, go in there and start fighting them. 9 ships, 1,310 firepower. I'm hoping the Teekans will jump in. Maybe they had quite a few strike forces around. Maybe they'll come to our rescue here. Yes, he's got a serious attack going on in this system here. I don't need to keep losing population here, but hopefully if we can take over their home system, that will keep them busy. I think if we look at our diplomacy, our military is 68,000. Theirs is 15,000. So we're fighting somebody that was probably twice or 3 times as strong as the last one. So I know they have good ships, good quality ships. Not much we can do about it. We didn't ask for this war, so we're going to find out how willing he is to fight. I just took these guys out of the system to go attack his homeworld, but it looks like he's going to do a number in this system as well. Alright, then I'll have to bring up some more forces here. I was trying to keep some of them in the back. 29th Fleet, you're going to have to come up here and attack. Let's attack these guys here. So we got some of our fleets needed to refuel even, which didn't help our situation. We had the legendary pirates attacking us, which again was another issue we had to start dealing with. We got 12th Fleet coming down as well. Treaty proposal. We could release these guys from their subjugated dominion. It might make them happier with this. I don't really... I think they're just gonna... As much as I would like to release them, I just don't... We propose an end of the war. Yes, we'll agree to the end with the war with the humans. Alright, so that should help. Alright, so now we just have the Cunham domain. I wonder if we can get some of our allies to attack the green guys. Let's see here. Oh, maybe they are already at war. Let me see. Who's at war with the green guys? Okay, our two allies are already at war with them, so I don't even need to ask them. That's good. One thing we could do is, the problem is, even if I get... Oh, we're up to 84 now. Wow, okay. If I could get a little bit more population by taking over Green's territory, that could give us a couple extra points. I do have a couple... Let me put it on pause again here. I have a fleet coming down here. It has no troops, though, so it can't take over a planet. Let's see what... 21st Fleet. What fleet is this? Not sure. I'd rather just concentrate on these Ancient Guardians. I hate to do it. I have a feeling these new Ecthran refugees, Urkai? Yeah, let's call them the Urkai. Insectoids. Just checking out their military and seeing if they're ratcheting up their military, because I have a feeling they're not going to be very happy either. Spaceport is under attack. Okay, we do have 21st Fleet coming in over there. 19th Fleet. Attack, yes. Attack, sure. Looks like he's got more strike forces. Ah, here we go. Now we're in his system. Let's see what we can do. Now is the question. How well are our ships compared to his militarily? If you want to fight us, then we will go down swinging one way or the other. We got another strike force headed in there. We got another one on the way. We got a third one on the way. Once we take over his home system, then we can get any other areas that he had decimated. Alright, let's take a looky here. We got 28th Fleet arriving. 20th Fleet's here. Maybe we can show him that fighting us is not advantageous for him. So, alright, go after his homeworld. Let's go. I don't know if we should take the outside first or just concentrate on the middle. Let's try that. Let's see here. I'm sure his home base is well guarded. But maybe he doesn't have... He's got a bunch of leaders and not a lot of fleets in there, actually. But if we continue to attack him. Maybe he will, the war between the Belgian Corporation and the Cantus are over. Alright, so let's see what we got here. He's running out of the system. I'm not sure why. Let's try spaceport, or not spaceport. Let's try one of these mining stations or something. Attack the mining station, please. Mining station, sure. Alright. Let's see what he's got here. Okay, again, beep, 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 beep. I don't need to know every 5 seconds I'm under attack. I know I'm under attack. I'm attacking, so I know I'm under attack. Oh my gosh, they're under attack from the Belgian Corporation. We call on you to honor your treaty with us. Well, that's our 2 allies, our gun to war. So, do we honor our treaty with the Teekins, or do we honor our... Oh, God. Why did our true allies decide to go to war? That is about the worst option. I'm sorry. Teekins, you pissed me off too many times throughout this episode, so you're on your own. Or throughout this series. 18th Fleet. Let's go. Attack. Go get them, boys. Got another fleet headed in there as well. 8th Fleet, what is that? 9th Fleet. Headed in there. And 29th Fleet is headed in there. So we'll have... I don't need the Teekins pissed off at us. Let's see, can we make them a little happier? Speak with the Teekins. Come on, stay our friends. We don't want you to be upset with us. We want you to play nice with us. Let's see our power chart. 84. Still not enough. Let's see how we're doing in our fight here. The destruction of Arrow of Hawapi has produced a new fleet admiral. Alright. These guys are giving us, thank you. We'll send them a gift back. We want you to be our friends. Please be our friends. Our fleet admiral has died. Okay, great. Alright, everybody we got. Here we go. Start doing your thing. Please do your thing. Another attack force here. Alright, I'll just let them do their thing and let's see how well they can do it. Again with the beep beep beep. I know we're under attack. You don't need to keep telling me. I must have some kind of defensive system that prevents me from warping in there. That's fine. We will just... 29th Fleet. I'm going to have you concentrate on his... Okay, yes, yes. Just... Blah, 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 blah. I don't care. Stop freaking beeping in my ear. I didn't mean to walk in. Have completed construction of a great wonder, the Koros Medical Academy. Oh, great. '30th Fleet. How we're doing with our pie chart. He's still 84. Okay, 22nd Fleet. Why have you not gone in there and destroyed him? 22nd Fleet. Go get him. What are you doing? 21st Fleet, what are you running for? Where are you going? Ah, Jesus. The Tekans bailed out of the war with the Ancient Guardians. Let's see how well our attack's coming along here. Real laggy. What the heck? Come on. Let's check our new fleet out here. See if it's completed. 32nd Fleet. 11 ships. Alright, well, let's see here. What the heck is this? I got a couple strike forces up here yet. Attack, attack. Ancient Guardians. 20th Fleet, why did you run? Get your butt back in there. Oh, you've been severely damaged too, huh? Still got a bunch of ships in there. He's whittling away on them. Let's see how our other Exalted Hall of Anurbis. Sure. Good. Attack this. Our fleet admiral was killed. Another fleet admiral killed. th Fleet. Oh, then go repair if you're not going to do anything. 9th Fleet. Refuel. Oh, golly. Come on. He's got fleets freaking everywhere. Oh, he's got more down here in this system. 50. It's only one stinking ship. Come on. We need to get all of our fleets into gear here, it looks like. Oh, Jesus Christ, refuel. th Fleet, get down here and attack. What on the heck are you waiting on? Let's try a mining station. There we go. 19th Fleet. What are you doing, 19th Fleet? Refuel. No, I don't need you to refuel. I want you to come in here and attack. 12th Fleet. Come in here and attack. We got to swarm them. Alright, if anybody knows of a way to turn off that annoying beeping sound, please post on the Matrix forums. Please. There's got to be a way to tell the game, I don't want to hear every 5 seconds that I'm under attack when you know damn well you're attacking somebody. You come over here and attack this guy. I think we're still at war with green. Construction, something, breakthrough. Engineers have got some good stuff for us. I mean, the Ancient Guardians have just swarmed over us here. Refuel then. Jesus! Again. Beep, 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 beep. I don't want to know I'm under attack. I know I'm under attack. I am freaking attacking him. Meaning, I am under attack. 3 Tikins and the Kundums. Okay, they backed out of that real quick too, didn't they? There's no way we're going to get close to his home planet there with what we have. '21st Fleet. Go attack. Attack! What are you doing? '30th Fleet. 33 ships. That should be worth something. Alright. This annoying ass fucking beeping. Gots to go. Don't tell me when I'm under attack. I don't even want to know anymore. Ridiculous. He's got one ship just sitting here. Do I have anybody? 24th Fleet? How about you do something? Where are you at? 2nd Fleet, where are you at? You can be doing something. Oh, you're way up here. Well, kill the pirates then. First Fleet, where are you? You were like the best fleet we had, and you got no mission. Why do you not have any mission? Attack his mining station. There we go. Make him come out of his little protective bubble that he's got around his home system there. Just destroy everything else. Attack that. You guys attack this. Take his all his stuff and blow it up. Here comes 9th Fleet, which is almost out of gas. Unbelievable. $85, 5% more. It's basically a race right now to see. I got a destroyer doing freaking nothing when there's evil empire right next door in the next system. 26th Fleet, where are you? 26th Fleet, you're up there. Come down here and attack. 13th Fleet, where are you? Oh, yeah, you're a pretty good fleet. Come up here and attack then. 10th Fleet, sure. What the heck is this coming in on us here? 9th. Yeah, more Ancient Guardians coming down here. God, he's got a bazillion ships. Let's see how his military value is here. We've gone up to 73 and he's about the same, but alright, he wants to play war, we can play war, that's fine. Repair, 24th Fleet. No, I didn't ask you to come all the way down. Yeah, I guess I did. My bad. That was my fault. Attack mining station. There you go. Alright, we should have pretty close our new fleet here. Well, what number was it? And of course they're not in number. 29th Fleet, 30th, 31, 32. There we go. 32nd Fleet. Oh no! green is in our system here. Oh, crap. I did end up... Oh, no. This is... Oh, jam. I'm about ready to just... Reteal 4 is where we're building our wonder. If he takes over that system, or blows up our wonder we've been working on, it's only at 70%. Oh my god, we got to get some help in there. ASAP. Oh, those... Ancient Guardians are coming here. Ancient Guardians are coming over here. Ancient Guardians are coming here. Our fleets aren't doing squat. 9th Fleet. Come in there. Why I can't click on things when I should be able to. Well, ridiculous. Ridiculous. Told these guys an hour ago to attack. Construction screen. Let's go. Oh, that's not even the screen I wanted. Build menu. Destroyer, we want our Silent Hope. Cruiser, we want our Last Hope. 10 of each. Purchase, go. Oh, crap. Crap. Oh, we got Ancient Guardians all the way down here. Good lord. 85%. Oh, it's like a race to the finish. Can we get finished before he messes us up too bad? That's what we're looking at right now. 19th Fleet, of course, they're headed away because what? They don't have gas, I guess. Refuel then. What's over here? Nothing. Attack that fleet. "32nd Fleet," which was on the other side of the universe for some reason. The one that I just built. We're in a bad way here. I knew it. Got a new leader doing something there. Not really worried about that right now. Got to find out if he's going to take over this system. Oh, I think I built maybe enough defensive bases there to hold out for us. Hopefully, since, you know, we can't actually get any ships in there for some reason. Because if that wonder completes, we might have enough points to win this game after all. It'll be interesting to see. Okay, again, I don't want you running out. I want you attacking. 28th Fleet, I want you attacking. 30th Fleet, attack. 29th Fleet, which has been beat to hell. Go repair. Alright. 30th Fleet. No, I want you to go refuel, which is, I'm sure, halfway across the galaxy. Yay, there you go. Good. Don't go anywhere like close or anything to refuel. Massive sinkhole. Somebody has a massive sinkhole there. 33rd Fleet. I cannot believe it. That is just a waste. You can't go to another system that's closer to frickin' refuel? Refuel ships at nearest refueling point. In the meantime, 29th Fleet, where are you running off to? Repair. Okay, go repair. Let's see how our ships can do against this things here. Oh, good. Why I got exploration ships still when I went into the menu, into the construction menu. I went to exploration ships and I highlighted them all many moons ago, and I said scrap, and it gave me this message, are you sure they're going to be removed from the game? And I said yes. And yet I've still got them all over my fleets, and all my fleets are spending half their time running away. Attack, don't run away. '30th Fleet refueling, 12th Fleet repairing, 29th Fleet, what are you doing? It's great, just great. You're running off too, no mission. How about you come over here and attack somebody? First Fleet, I told you too to go attack. I told 9th Fleet to attack. And they gotta go refuel. How about refueling at the nearest location instead of halfway across the map? Alright, looks like... Oh, wow. Can we keep this damn system here? Looks like his little attack force has been fought off. Yay. Now the question is... Oh, he's got troops on our planet. Do we have any troops on our fleet? Hopefully we don't lose this planet because our wonder is 80% complete. He's only got 3, so we should fight it off. We should fight it off. We don't have anything going for green here. We need some projects. Something that's going to give us not research, economic bonus would be good at this point. Let's do that one and this one. Monetary gift. Thank you. We need the money. Oh, wow. We are in a really bad way with money, too. We're going to have to start selling some of our technology, it looks like. Okay, 19th Fleet. I know I told these guys to go attack somebody, and they didn't do it. 22nd Fleet has got no mission. They ran away from this 13th Fleet. I mean, why even have these ships if all they do is run away? Our new 32nd Fleet, which is one of our super powerful ones. Why is it going way up there? I just want you to come in here and attack. How about that? How about this mining station there? Why would it go all the way up there? I don't understand that. Okay, well, How about we get a couple defenses over here on our system that, oops, that's not it, could win the game for us here. Raltier. Where are you, Raltier? Here you are. We're going to build you another defensive base. Fortunately, we don't have money. We're going to have to sell some of our technologies. Do you have any money? Advanced fusion. How much money do you have? We'll take as much as you got. 300,000, 400, 710,000, and this is going to be a good deal for them, but we need the money. Goodbye. Thank you very much. Maybe that'll increase our their happiness with us too. Wow. Fortunately, we have fended off his attack. I should have done this when the game was on pause. We should have added a bunch of troops there. Alright, our new ships that I just purchased a little bit ago, we need to put them into a fleet. And hopefully we got half. I know it wasn't this many ships. Oh, good. New fleet. And no, I don't want it on automatic. Because I don't. Why this guy wasn't in a fleet? You saw a couple episodes ago, I had everybody in a fleet. So, how they got out of a fleet, I don't know. But okay. I'm sure some of these issues are my fault, but I also think that this game needs to buckle down and figure out what bugs is going on in the system. And you go repair if you can't do anything else. Go repair. That 19th fleet that spent, oh, I don't know, 10 minutes getting over here to not have any fuel. 33rd fleet has to go refuel. Well, I told it no. I told it to refuel at the nearest fuel site. Let's see, 24th fleet, 7 ships, not doing anything. Okay. 18th fleet, go if you're not going to do anything. First fleet, which was our major killing fleet from the beginning. And where's our super fleet? 33rd fleet. Where did they go? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. No. How can it go to no mission? Explain to me how that's possible. I told him, come in here and attack the system. This is our new fleet. Oh boy, 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 oh boy. And I told this fleet hours ago to come over here and attack the green one. I told this guy to come down and attack him. Oh, we got a green guy in our system. We got a whole bunch of ships. No, no, no. I didn't click on that guy. No mission. And why is it going down there to repair? And refuel. Oh my gosh. Why is this guy running down here? I didn't ask him to come down there. I don't know if he's got something in his system that just makes our guys run from him or what, but I got 18th Fleet running away. Well, he needs to refuel. I got all my fleets that ran in there. They fought for 5 seconds and then they ran away. And yes, I know it's probably... Fleet Admiral has died when the ship was died. Great. '26th Fleet, which is attacking 13th Fleet for some reason. Just patrol this system then. These guys are coming down here. 17th Fleet, no mission. 27th Fleet, another massive fleet, no mission. Where are they? Sitting right there, just north of our attack sector, and they're not doing jack squat. And of course, our guys decided to go in and attack what he's got there. Well, let's see how well we can do here. 15 ships. If I had my other fleet in there, which would be the new fleet, which is 32nd Fleet, or 33rd Fleet. Let's see how well we're doing on this. Where is it? Here it is, 90%. The hell is that? The green thing. Go get it. If it's a green thing, kill it. There you go. Alright, so we basically, I think, even though we haven't done much to the Ancient Guardians, we kept him busy, we attacked his home system. Aiko Diaka killed, another fleet admiral. When I play this game again next time, I'll concentrate much better on making better fleets do better things, I guess, is the best way I can put it. Should have had our fleets come in here and maybe refuel before I sent them over. But still, I mean, even if they had a little bit of fuel. See, and these guys, what is this, 21st Fleet, no mission. And they're sitting there with fuel right here. Why aren't they in here attacking? Attack. All he's got left is spaceports. Yeah, I don't think we're going to actually do much damage. Let's see, I just want you to go into this system, patrol it, please. And I think I'll just keep 37th Fleet here, repair, refuel. It's a pretty powerful fleet. Or not 37th, 33rd Fleet. 18,000 firepower. I think they could do a good job against the enemy, but for some reason they didn't want to go up there and fight them. But I can just keep them there in Ratil, and we can see how many bonus points we get for completing our Wonder. Let's see where we're at. 87. We got 2 points. No, that's not very good math. 3 points. Looks like I fixed our economy for right this minute. I think our economy is getting hurt because we're building that Wonder. Before I started this episode, I spent a lot of time building defensive bases and upgrading bases and all that. Fortunately, it doesn't look like the Ancient Guardians are interested in our planet, so that's good. They've taken over a few of the systems. They just haven't done anything with the... How about you refuel and repair? Refuel and repair. What is the... There should be a shortcut key for that because I've used it like a bazillion times. A new leader has been elected. This is our third new leader. Third or fourth. He's actually... Wow. No, that's not our leader. Here's our leader. Oh, good. Minus 10% population growth. Not that we need extra population right now. Military ship maintenance savings plus 8. Mining rate plus 10%. Notice I did build another defensive base around our home system. We're going to go ahead and might as well build another one here. And we're actually going to build from our spaceport here. Build some of our Silent Hope destroyers that are mega powerful. Build a couple of these in case he decides to attack in that system. If I would have had more time before this guy attacked, I could have done a few things differently, but unfortunately, as soon as we killed the Wakaris, he was on us right away. Treaty. Oh, look it. We got 12 fleet under attack here. The first fleet. Go repair and refuel. 32nd fleet. Quite powerful little fleet. I'm not sure why he isn't killing somebody. I probably should have played a little bit better defensively against these guys. But I think after looking at it, attacking his home system and destroying everything in his home system really kept him... oh, we're in green system here now. Let's see what green's got for us. Let's check out our battle here. I think taking over green might be a good thing for us here. Engineers have completed advanced jump stalling. This breakthrough provides improvements to the existing component Hyper Divide GW1000. Alright, see, this is 11th Fleet. This is just our carrier strike force. You see all our bombers and fighters. Hopefully these guys will take out anything that's there, and our next fleet should be arriving sometime soon. Here comes 31st Fleet. Hopefully they will be able to land some troops so we can take over this planet from green. Nebin, as close as we are to winning, you're going to stare slaves. Received a research bonus in massive projectile arrays. The advanced... wow, our little, all these little fighters and bombers and stuff do a really good job. I didn't build but one carrier fleet the whole game. That was this one here. Engineers have completed. Oh, we're out of a couple research here. Let's go into high tech and see if we can find anything that's going to biological workshops. Might make our people happy. Yeah, it looks good. I don't know if we're going to need any more than that because it looks like we're getting either towards the end of the game or we're going to get killed here one way or the other. Probably be over here pretty shortly. Excellent, excellent. Keep going, guys. You're doing a good job. Yes, like I was saying, these carriers, I didn't build many of them because I'm not a big carrier guy, but it looks like they did a pretty good job of attacking. I might have been able to use more of these kinds of ships when we attack the Ancient Guardians. That might have been a good option for us, but We did research several of our bomber and fighter upgrades, and I never even got them into play, I don't think, because I never upgraded the carriers that I did put out there. So that's it's kind of my fault, but I kind of wanted to focus on destroyers and cruisers, or yeah, cruisers, not carriers. Alright, looks like we got this system, at least planet-wise. He's got 4, he's got 6 troops there. Should be able to land our troops. How many we got here? 33 troops. So that should pretty much be a decisive victory for us. Oh, these are our carriers. I'm sorry, this isn't even... Yeah, these are carriers, right. Okay, well... I'm so messed up. I'm so flustered from watching these ancient guardians wipe us, even though we have more military might than them. And oh, he's got 13th Fleet coming up to attack our 27th Fleet. Galactic archivals have been built. We've completed construction of our galactic archives at our colony Ratil 4. This galactic archives is a unique wonder that can only be built once in the galaxy and provides the following special benefits. A bonus to the museum and library. The galactic archives are a vast storehouse of all galactic history. Ancient records and artifacts from the remote corners of the galaxy are stored there. Colony development plus 60%. But more importantly, I'm hoping when I hit the close button here, it says, da-da, da-da, you have won the game. Hello? Hello? Oh, look at that. Actually, it does say it right here. You have completed... where was that message? It said something about... No, it was a yellow message, actually. Kind of like in this area, it said something about please check the Empire comparison screen. And as you can see, we have reached 91%. That 100% for building the Galactic Wonder in Ratil 4 gave us enough points that we have successfully won the game. We're at 91. The Free Tikans are at 49. Third place, the Zelbran Hive at 44%. Fourth place, the Yelks Paradise, the Sakarans with 40%. Fifth place, the Haikonish, 37%. Kandaean Realm, 35%. They're in sixth place. Seventh place, the Delari Kingdom, with a whopping 20%. In eighth place, the Kundum Domain, also 20%. And last but not least, down in ninth position, the Nebban Empire, the Caminos, that's our subjugated dominion here at the end of the game. So I am actually, because we were just so far ahead of everybody, I don't think, I mean, we can keep playing, but eventually it's going to get worn out, and I don't think anybody can even catch us. I mean, the closest one is 40 some points behind us there. So I'm actually going to end this tutorial video series, the Matrix Empire. Interesting thing. Look at, he started to expand out. Came in with one planet, got a couple more. I knew this episode was going to be interesting and see what kind of a race it was going to be to the finish line. I was hoping that we could get that wonder built and possibly get a couple more points from other aspects of our empire that would put us at that 90% threshold and get us the victory. Well, before I do close this video, I do want to thank my advisors on the Matrix forums that have spent a lot of time. A lot of these messages were rather lengthy and took a long time to write up, and I want them to know that I appreciate all the effort they put in, and for all of the people that have come to the Matrix Empire posts and been following along and downloading and watching the videos. I hope you enjoyed the series, but I certainly would not be as advanced or as far along as we are compared to the others if I wouldn't have gotten all that good advice and good strategy and good thoughts about what to do from the people on the Matrix forum. So I do want to give a call out to them. This victory is partially mine, but mostly theirs. So thank you guys. Appreciate your time. As far as the game goes, Distance Worlds, a few minutes I would like to spend on it. As you know, as I probably posted and talked about throughout the series, I'm kind of a new player, so there's a lot of things I didn't quite understand. That's one of the reasons why I wanted human advisors to tell me things that maybe the game wouldn't suggest or wouldn't know how to do. If the developers or if anybody watching ever gets a chance, I think some of the things that need to be posted on the developers forums or questions and answers, or some of the things I mentioned throughout the series where messages popped up on the screen but you couldn't read the whole text, was cut off because the box was too big. You can't actually see when you look at a planet how many troops are on there without trying to count up all the little numbers, and that's just too difficult, way too time consuming. Should just have a total number somewhere down here that tells you how many troops are on that planet. I understand you can show how many troops if there's just a few of them on the screen, but you can still include a number on there. There was a few other things I thought about while I was playing, and now let's see if I can remember what they were. If possible, I think part of what I would like is, as far as I know, there's no way to turn off the private ships so they're not actually viewable on the screen. Now, possibly that's something I just don't know. I went into the options menu as best I could. I looked around for as much of that as I could and could never find an option to actually get rid of these little dots off the screen. In the early days and mid-game, it's kind of important to see where all your ships are going back and forth and stuff like that. But when you start getting into mid-game and late-game, there's just so many things on the screen, and it's so hard to keep track of where your ships are, where your military ships are compared. I mean, we're just looking at my screen here, and if I wanted to get a military ship, I mean, I've got 35 dots I'm staring at that I need to figure out which one's which to click on it. Oh, one of the other things I thought about, and maybe this has been suggested, I'm sure, like I said, I'm just a newbie, so don't curse at me, don't cuss me out here. When you're looking at fleets, they obviously have a fuel gauge on them. if they actually have fuel, unlike all my fleets for some reason never have fuel. Let me see if I can find a good example here. Here we go, maybe. Yeah, here's a good example. You can see that the ships have various green lines next to them, which I'm assuming is the gas. I'm pretty sure that's the gas, how much energy or fuel they have. But when you're talking about different ships, how do I explain this? Like, for example, our super ships that I just made have a fuel of yeah, that's kind of a bad example. I need to get one of the older ones. My thought is instead of having just a green line here, they should have green. They should have the fuel line go down, but they should also change the color from green to orange to yellow to red or whatever. So you know it's either got full fuel. Maybe when it gets to 50%, it switches to orange. When it gets to 20%, it switches to yellow, and 10% it switches to red or something. So just a little bit of color, you can quickly see, oh, okay, this ship here, you know, it's in the red, or if all your ships are in the yellow, you got a gauge of how much fuel these have. When you have a fleet and some ships in it have a massive amount of fuel, like we were building ships that had 900 fuel, then we had escorts that had 80 or 100 for fuel, and they were in the same fleet. They should separate those fuel gauges somehow, size-wise. Maybe make them thicker. You know, the thicker bar might be represent it has more fuel, and a thinner bar might represent that it has less fuel. That was one of the things I was talking about. Was adding color to the fuel. Monitors would be easier for especially new people. I'm looking at new people that are playing the game or just learning the game. People that, you know, are not experts at this. If they click on a fleet, they can quickly and easily say, "Oh, I got a couple fleets," or "I got a couple ships that need fuel," or they can look at it and go, "Oh, they're all in the green. They should be good to go," etc., etc. What else? I think if what could be cool is if you actually clicked on a fleet, and like for example, I brought my cursor over here, and you know, I right click, and I say I want to move to that sector. It should show this. It should show the system instead of in white color. It should say, okay, your fleet's going to have this color of fuel when it gets there. So if I click on this and I see that the Hiawatha system is red, I know that when I click on this fleet and I send it here, when it arrives in this fleet, it's going to be red. It's going to be out of fuel. So I know not to even bother sending that fleet there. A lot of the things for the newbies, especially me, is we're sending fleets around the map, just guesstimating. Do I have enough fuel to get there? Do I not have enough fuel to get there? If there's a way that you could click on a fleet, if I was to say, okay, 31st Fleet, which had come from way up over in this sector, when I right click on this and I want to move to this sector, it should say, you know, red, yellow, orange, or green, whatever colors they want to use. You're going to have, you know, 10% or 0% fuel, 10%, 20%, 50%, or 80%, or whatever numbers they decide to use. And I could just tell that by the color. So I go, well, then these guys are going to come all the way across the map, and it's got a red there. I know they're not going to have enough energy and fuel to attack, so I'm not going to send these guys there. The whole episode today, I was sending ships from different systems and sectors to attack this, just guesstimating. Okay, is this ship going to have enough fuel when it gets here? or energy. I guess when I say fuel, I'm talking about energy as well as fuel, because I think the two are intermixed. You get your energy for how much fuel you have left, if I'm understanding that correctly. But I think the main point is I'm sending different fleets around from different locations. I sent a fleet from all the way over here up there, which is a pretty long distance, and they had plenty of fuel left. And yet I had another one from, I think, in this, somewhere in this system here, one of these systems. I sent it over there, and when it got there, it didn't have fuel. And if I had the option of right-clicking and seeing, okay, or maybe they can even make it just a an option here. See how much fuel or energy or fuel remains when you move to this system. They could do that by taking this sector size and figuring out from one system to the other system how far it is, and I think it would be some programming and definitely a thing for the developer, and it would definitely take a lot of extra work and effort, but it would help. I'm just giving you my thoughts and suggestions that might, I'm not sure if anybody else had thought of. Maybe they have, but what else? I had finally turned off in the options here. I turned off scrolling messages under attack because that annoying, absolutely annoying rant. But unfortunately, when I do that, then I no longer see a message for it. So there should be an option, if we lived in a perfect world, where I could see the message but not have to hear the annoying wah. Especially, mid and late game when you're constantly at war and constantly under attack. It seems like that annoying sound came up every 5 seconds, and it just it should be an either or thing where I can come in here and say, okay, I want to see the message, but I don't want to hear the sound. Or I want to hear the sound. Maybe some people would rather hear the sound than see the message. So maybe if they could separate that sound in the message, that might be helpful as well. Let's see. What were some of the other things I had thought about that... as far as research, especially for new people, although they give information about what it does and yada yada yada, on some of the other ones, you just don't understand what the upgrade is actually going to get you in like plain English. It's more technical terms, and for new people, that's really hard. I don't know if they could just put something in like a parentheses after. They talk about note the carrier can be built 50% larger than the current maximum ship construction size, but must be dedicated 40% of their hull space to fighter bays. So what does that mean in like English? Just like a brief overview at the end in parentheses or with a star next to it. Larger fighter size takes up more space. So I don't have to sit there and try and read that whole thing just to figure out what it does. If I could just read that little paragraph, and if it sounds interesting, then I can go in and read the full text and read all the little numbers and try to figure it out. I think that can help new people as well, as like a basic overview in parentheses afterwards, and then you can look at it quickly and go, oh yeah, this research sounds interesting, and then you can look at it better. Another thing is, not sure I like this whole research screen. There's only one, two, three. I just think that these are too big. You could put this all on one screen, but I got to keep scrolling up and down to try and find them all. I think they could redesign this a little better so that it's not quite as page intensive where I gotta scroll up and down just to find my magic special one. As you could see throughout the series, when I was trying to show you which researches we were doing, I had a hard time scrolling up and down, and they didn't really pop out. You can see the one that you're doing now. It's kind of encased in a yellow box. Would it be that hard to put like a purple or green box around the ones that you've got queued up to go? For example, if this one's on my I'll do this one. If this one's on my queue list, oh, I guess it does have a little yellow box, but they're still so hard to see, especially, it doesn't stand out, I guess is my point. It just, there should be something that makes it stand out a little better. You could make it lighter, or maybe with just lines on the bottom or something to make it stand out. I mean, I should be able to scroll through here really quickly and see what I have. I mean, if I did this here and I was scrolling through, could you tell me how many of the ones I had queued? Now that you're looking for it, maybe, but besides that, no. They could probably redesign this whole thing, like I said, to make it one-pageable. And if they couldn't do it on one page, then they could have like this purple split up into two buttons, page 1, page 2 type thing. So I could just click, page 1 or page 2 for just the purple. And if the green was 3 pages, you would have 3 green buttons. So you just go to page 1, page 2, or page 3. So research-wise, that is my recommendations for that. Fleets-wise, I think if there was a way in the build menu here, I think I had mentioned this a couple times in the series as well, and hopefully this is recording my sound. When you click, I want 3 of these, 3 of these, 3 of these. If there was a way down here at the bottom, put these in a new fleet or an existing fleet, you could do that instead of having to buy them and then go up in the construction menu and do it manually. Be much easier that way. They could do that. What else? Oh yeah, so I was talking way back in the beginning. I talked about getting rid of these little civilian ships. There should be a way, just put a button on the screen here. Turn them on and off, just like we do the planets. And then anytime you want to see them, or if you want to see them, then you can have a little button for them. That would be a big help. Resource-wise, there should be a way quickly and easily to, and maybe there is and I just don't know, there should be a way where you can see all of your resources that you're getting in just a list, and you can say, in 1 month's time I'm getting plus X amount, and I'm using X amount. I never found a way to do that. Maybe there is. Empire summary, I don't even think it's in here as far as I know. No, it'd have to be in the sure, maybe it's in this, but it doesn't, while this is good and helpful and we use this some, but you have to spend some time actually in this and actually clicking on, okay, how many of these sources do I have, and my stock and demand, blah blah blah, and you have to manually kind of do it. But there should be somewhere in here where you actually just know, maybe with colors or something, like if Caslon was in, say, a blue color, I know I'm getting more Caslon than I'm using, or I've got X amount stored up. I've got enough stored up that's going to last. And if it's in yellow, that means I've got Caslon, but I'm using more than I'm getting, so my Caslon is going down. And red might be, if Kazlon was in red, then I would know, okay, I'm using it and I've almost run out of Kazlon. Um, and you could just color code that, so I could do a sort, and I can say, okay, here there's helium, and it's in red, and hydrogen's in red, so I know those two I need to focus on because I'm almost out of them. And maybe further on down the list, I've got a couple that are in yellow. Okay, this one's in yellow, and this one's in yellow, and this one's in yellow, which means I've got them, but I'm using them. So I should focus on getting more of those. And then another color, blue might be you're gaining more than you're using, but slowly. And then maybe at the bottom of the list would be the green ones that you have plenty and you're gaining more than you're using at a good rate. So while all this is good, it's all helpful, and it just takes time to analyze and figure it all out. If there was a way to make that easier, and I think the way to do it would be to color code everything, either here or all of these different areas you could color code, and say, okay, I can do a sort by, if I wanted to, I could come in here and do a sort by my stock. Okay, I got 0 of this. Yeah. So these would be in, red because I don't have any of them. So I could quickly and easily see without having to manually come in here and study this, I guess is what I'm trying to get at. There should be a way to not have to study all this and try to figure out. I still like the option to be able to do everything we do here, but I think quickly and easily, if my economy is running in the crapper and my stuff isn't getting built, there should be a way to try to figure it out through color coding, all this stuff, and not having to try to figure it out manually. Okay, what does this use, and what piece and parts are not coming into the system, and that's why the ship's not being built. Overall, everybody should know about my feelings about the pirates and about the space creatures. The pirates, I'm sure probably the pirates attacked somebody else. Possibly, I've seen the Guardians attacking the pirates and stuff. I can probably deal with the pirates if they didn't do this random pop up out of nowhere crap. If there was a pirate base over here and I knew there was a pirate base over there, fine. Then if I go destroy that pirate base over there, then there shouldn't be like pirates popping up out of nowhere again 5 years later. So the pirates that pop out of nowhere and start destroying your stuff out of nothingness just seems a little wanky to me, and kind of adds just too much problems when you're dealing with other situations. When I had that whole war going on, then all of a sudden the legendary pirates popped up, and of course then they started attacking us, which is because we're the most powerful, or we're the richest, or we were the closest, or whatever the reason was. But it's just like, wow, where do these guys come from? Nowhere. And maybe some people love that unusual kind of surprise thing going on. But for a strategy game, and you're building a strategy, usually having weird, random things like that happen can just are okay in certain situations in certain games, but I just don't think it works for this game, personally. I'm sure other people will totally disagree with me. The space creatures, again, I think the space creatures that actually, were down around this World Annihilation project, I can see them, or in the gas clouds and stuff. Those are cool because it kind of like, okay, this is where they live, and now you're going in there, and they jump on you and fight you, and that's kind of cool, and I can deal with that. It kind of makes you think about what you can, sending out. Instead of just exploration ships, you might have to send out military ships as well to start securing some of these resources just because of the little space creatures. I'm not a big fan of the space creatures. I think I had it on low, and I think there was probably plenty of them throughout this episode. Um, as far as the overall game experience, I think there was some difficulties with moving fleets and ships around and them not doing what I asked them to do. I've mentioned this several times where in the middle of the game or during the game, if you tell a ship to patrol a planet, when I click on a ship and I say, or a fleet or whatever, I should be able to tell this guy, okay, you guys here, I just want you to patrol this planet right here. Patrol this planet. Those guys should not go back into no mission. They should just stay here and patrol this. And then if an enemy comes in the system, they go and fight it. And they take care of business. And then they just go back to patrolling. It should not have no missions. I was constantly fighting with these ships that are doing nothing. I don't want to put them on automatic because unfortunately I feel their automation mechanics that are programmed into this game are pretty weak. There are many times where I had exploration ships, construction ships, and a lot of times you guys didn't see this because I spent an hour or 2 hours in between episodes clicking on every ship in our empire and seeing what they were doing. So again, I have, this is a good example. I have a construction ship here that's traveling all the way down here to build a mining station. Now this isn't that bad a situation, but there was times that I had a mining or exploration ship way up here in one sector, and it was coming all the way across down here into this sector when there was two other ships that were already headed, and they were in the same sector. So they need to improve on the AI automation, and if you leave it on AI automation, you're going to have all that stuff. So if you take it off the AI automation, then when you tell the ships to do certain things, then they should keep doing them until you tell them to do something else. I don't want to have to keep coming in every time I put the game on pause, and we only play, an hour, hour and a half, where, in the beginning, the first 10 of the video series, we only played less than an hour, and I had 48 to 50 ships every time where I had to go in and automate what they were doing because I didn't like the automation of the computer programming. It was just sending them all over the place. I don't know how many times when we only had our civilization over here in the corner, we had construction ships building mines up here. Here's a mine way over here. I remember that was probably episode 8, 9, or 10. We had a mine built way up here for whatever reason, and we had another couple of them over here, and that was even before we got this system. So while they were on automated, I'd put them on automated because I had other things to deal with, and while they were doing that, the computer assigned them missions to go across the galaxy to build mining stations. And even though there was gas and chasm that were completely voided right here in the middle. So the automation, I think the programmers need to definitely look at that. Now, I've ranted and raved for half an hour, 45 minutes, whatever it is, talking about all the negative, talking about all the things I don't like, things they can do, things that I didn't like about the game. But I must say, I do enjoy the game. I rather like the game. It's not that maybe I am so vociferous and I'm so stubborn and pig-headed about it, is because I like the game and I want it just to get better. It's not that I don't like the game. I would rate this game on a scale from 1 to 10. I would probably rate it probably at this point I would rate it an 8.2. I rate it an 8.2. I think it's very close to becoming much better if they could just make it a little more manageable by taking some of my suggestions and incorporating them into the game. If they can work out the automation a little bit better and they can adjust some of the other things I talked about throughout the series and during my last part of my game here, if they could increase those and make them add those things to the game, that would be better, and I think it would get a much better score than 8.2. 8.2 is a great game. I had a lot of fun in this series. I had a lot of fun in this game. I had a lot of fun recording the videos. I had a lot of fun talking with everybody online, getting people's information and advice, and using my advisors, and again, turning off the automation and learning the game through the human advisors was a great way to learn this game. A lot of the things I did were probably rookie mistakes, and I'll learn as I play the game to do things differently. And I'll be watching the forums to see if there's any new posts and new information out there about ways to what things you can do with your construction ships and things you can do with your exploration ships, etc., etc., etc. I think I enjoyed this so much I will probably even do another video after action report if there's people interested in coming back and watching them and giving me information about them and advice. I would even consider doing another action report. So all in all, love the game, very interesting. One other recommendation quickly that I would like is if there was a way to have you kind of build your own race with like a point system would be kind of cool, where you could create your own little race. And one last thing, not that I'm complaining, certainly not, but one last thing is, when I've actually played maybe 20 to 25 hours during this series of video, but as I said, in between each episode I spent an hour to 2 hours analyzing all of our ships, analyzing where they're all going, what they're doing, and making sure they're doing the right thing and not traveling halfway across the galaxy when they shouldn't be. When I'm doing that, I've heard the same 5 songs over and over and over again. I could probably sit here and sing the song for you. If they could add in a few more different video songs for people that play this game more turn-based or spend a lot of time analyzing and studying what's going on. This is only a small system, so I can't imagine how long it would take me if we played on a large system. Maybe a 10 by 10 with 7,000 different systems. I'm paused for 4 hours. So if they could get some more videos, songs, that would be very helpful. I've woken up in the middle of the night now with the song ringing in my ears from just sitting here playing for so much time. So again, for everybody out there that has come and watched these videos, appreciate your time, effort. I have enjoyed having you along for the ride, and I enjoyed my time immensely. Hopefully I was able to shed a little bit of light on this great game, and hopefully through this video series other people out there had fun and I inspired you to try this game. Well, for the last and final time, at least for this video series, this is ID Jester signing off.